everyone, it's Catherine from My Preppy Style. So today, I finally have Margaret on here. I got a ton of comments on my college move-in day video, which I'll have linked down below, that they were like, do you not have a roommate? Because I moved in a week early because of band camp, so, but I do have a roommate, thankfully. I've had a roommate all my life. Her name is Margaret. Yeah. She is from North Carolina, and she's in the cinema school, which is basically an automatic card to say you're like the most interesting person in the world. So, a lot of you wanted to do the roommate tag, or have me do the roommate tag with her. So I haven't even looked at these questions yet. But
excited
yeah, she's pretty excited to be on my channel. So basically,
cool.
Oh, also I wanted to say that if you guys have any like a lot of you have also been wanting like college advice videos, and I don't know if I'm like quite certified to give those yet because I don't know that much about college, but like if you have any like lifestyle, like questions about like partying or like dorms or like friends or roommates or classes or whatever, like leave all your questions down below, and I think I'm gonna do a video with like all of my suitemates because I have like 6 other girls. Yes! Yeah, so you can hear one of them right there, that's Shay. But anyway, I'm hoping we can do one of those, so please ask questions, that way we can all answer them based on our different perspectives because we're all pretty different people. So, but basically, like now everyone knows about my YouTube channel, like the entire band knows and my entire suite knows. And so if you are a person out there that doesn't actually know me from school, but they're watching my videos, you're a friggin' creep. But yeah, let's get into this. So, first question, did you guys know each other before you became roommates?
Sort of.
Sort of. Like the answer is no, basically, because we didn't, like before we like came here, we had like never met. But basically, so there's like a Facebook group for like all the admits, and I didn't accept my decision until like kind of late, so I was a little bit late on like the roommate game, but people are posting like little bios about themselves, and I'll like insert my bio here because I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. But basically, I said I liked milkshakes, and then she said she liked milkshakes, and it like started off with and then like she like gave a couple of like her like favorite TV shows and stuff, and it was just like it was obvious that like we were gonna get along as people, and she was like really chill. And she was in cinema, so it's like you kind of have to trust that she's like not. I basically didn't want my roommate to be a dud. Like I didn't want them to be super like nice, boring person. Like I did not want that. Like I know people that wanted like a nice little prim proper person that just like lived in their half of the room. That's not her, and I didn't want that to be her. But like she had a very, very low standard to live up to because my sister was a horrible roommate. So 2, what did you guys initially think of each other the first time you met? So again, it's a little weird, because we didn't meet until like later on, right?
Yeah, and then like also like for the first week, like I only saw Catherine like twice. Like, I saw all her stuff, and I was like, okay, that's Catherine's stuff. And then she'd like run in and be like, oh hi, nice to meet you. I'm Catherine, and then she'd run back out.
Like literally, yeah. Like I met her mom on the elevator. Like I was looking really gross in like all my band stuff. Because it was band camp week and I was like sunburned and gross and sweaty, and then her mom was like, are you Catherine? And I was like, and I could kind of tell it was her mom because like she had the same kind of hair, and I was like, yeah I am, are you Margaret's mom? She's like, yeah, like I'm so glad I got to meet you, because she was about to leave and I had not met them yet because I was literally at band camp from like 10 a.m. to 7, or like, no, like 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, so.
Yeah, so it was like,
when we first met each other, it was just like, hey, like you are who I thought you were. So like,
and then like once band camp was over, we started like hanging out more.
Yeah, like next question is how long did it take until you guys became friends? And I think it was like as soon as I was actually in the room, like we had some talks about like weird like family dynamics and like people from back home, because our backgrounds are very different. Let me just say, growing up in the Bay Area, it was very different at like, you know, top high school in the nation versus like, I'm not saying your high school is bad or anything, but she's talking about like the hill people would like come down from the hills. I don't know. It was, yeah, so it did not take us very long at all, and yeah, now we're homies.
All those rednecks out in North Carolina, like, oh bless your heart.
Yeah, bless your heart. I think I said
bless your heart.
I think I said like bless your heart once, and she was like, or yeah, she said that was like a very accurate thing that they said out there, or like I reckon to. I've been to North Carolina. I wanted to go to school there, so yeah. 4, what do you guys usually argue about? I don't say we would like usually like argue. If we do, it's just me being sassy, but it's like not real.
No, I don't feel like we argue. Like,
no.
At the most, you're like, You're like, Margaret, clean your room.
No, literally, I Snapchatted her the other day because like her entire side of the room was just covered. Like her chair was covered, her desk was covered, and her floor was covered. So I sent her like a 3 Snapchat like montage of like how messy her room was, just because I thought it was like funny because it was just like so bad. Like it's not my like I don't care about her side of the room. Like as long as she's not like flowing onto my side, you know. But I just thought it was funny. So like it wasn't like a mean-spirited thing. It was just like look at this shit. Like,
I mean, I feel like besides that, like
yeah,
there's not really that much. Like,
no, it's literally like me not waking up from my alarm and she's like, Catherine.
like, Catherine.
Because sometimes I sleep with earplugs in, so. Blah, 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 5. What is one thing that really bothers you that your roommate does?
Your hair's everywhere.
I
Your hair's
shed.
everywhere.
Everyone knows about me, like I shed. I don't know if it's the keratin treatment or what, but like you just find like clumps of hair like places and like it's disgusting. Like I hate hair myself, so.
I know, like, once, like, some of my friends were over and we were eating food on the floor and, like, Drew kept finding all your hair everywhere and he was like, what is this?
Oh god,
like,
yeah. There's
Catherine.
nothing I can do about that. Like I'll vacuum as much as possible. 6, do you both have the same passion for makeup? Well. Well, like, I would say I go pretty light on the makeup, but she still goes lighter.
Yeah.
So like, I guess we have like a minimal passion for makeup. So like, 7, what do you think of my YouTube?
I think it's really cute.
Some people think it's like, a lot of people in band really made fun of me for like, but then they came around and they were like, that procrastination video was really helpful. Like, that how to get straight A's video got like 100,000 views. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's like, and they're like, do you make money off of it? I'm like, and then they're like, oh shit, like that's real. And I'm like, yes it is. So I think like most people here have been pretty like cool about it, for sure.
I like watching your older videos too, like the one where you were like, I want to go to Duke, and I was like, that's funny.
It's so weird, yeah.
Because we both applied to Duke too.
It's so like my dream, like yeah, that's what I like about my channel. Is that like you can literally look at my earliest video and see that I was a fetus, and like it's so weird. 8, who spends the most time getting ready in the morning?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
It's honestly hard because like we start at different times and like our paces are like different.
It depends, like
It really depends.
it really depends because like sometimes like I'll shower in the
Yeah,
morning,
exactly.
sometimes I don't.
So it varies. It varies. 9, what was something that you two didn't notice about each other until you became roommates? I guess she was a lot taller than I thought she would be. Like I'm used to being really tall, and like as we're sitting right now, I look shorter because my torso is super
She's
short.
taller than me.
But she was still really, really tall. I think that's like, yeah, that's what I noticed basically when I first met you.
You were like a lot more like louder and like
Yeah.
and like funnier than
Good.
like I expected, which
Good.
is good. I like that. But I mean that's hard to tell because we had like only like talked like through Facebook
Right.
chat, and so you can't really tell like
You
how
can't.
like the intonation of someone.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
I'm a very loud person. It's true. But luckily, the rest of our street is very loud as
Very
well.
loud. Very loud.
10. Do you guys sometimes get fed up with each other from seeing each other too often? And I was like, no, because like we try to go to breakfast together. Like so we usually have like a designated time that we're like together. But like if there's like an event we want to go to, or like we'll both go, like we'll go out together. But no, I mean like our schedules lately have been really like not connecting. So it's hard for us to like until like 10 p.m. and even then sometimes we're not together. But it's like no, we do not get fed up with each other. 11. How do you avoid tension while living together? I don't know. Like I don't really feel like tension.
It's pretty. I mean, we're both just like pretty chill about
Yeah.
everything, you know.
If I'm like, if my food is rapidly disappearing, I'll be like, hey, stop eating my food. But that doesn't happen yet. So like,
And I got a bunch of food.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, geez.
You can have some.
Okay.
That's how we prevent tension.
Yeah.
We share food.
Yeah, it's true. We do share.
Pro
food.
tip.
We share advice on like what to wear, and like yeah.
I need that advice.
Yeah, she needs that.
I need that advice.
For sure. What's one rule you guys have while living together?
The
Room
biggest-
4001D doesn't f around.
Oh yeah. That's like our
one
words
rule.
to live by.
Yeah. That was like our first thing that we wrote on the whiteboard out there, and then from there it kind of like progressed. That's it. That's the rule. 13. How do you deal with sharing a bathroom?
Well, we share a bathroom with like 8 people total.
Yeah, we have 2 bathrooms for 8 people, and like the only time it's hard is if someone's in the shower, and then it's like, oh, like you have to wait. But
Yeah.
it's actually never been a problem for me. Like I've never been like late to something because someone's been in the shower. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't mind it at all. 14, how do you two make separate dinners at night? Well,
It depends.
like, we don't have to make dinner.
Yeah, but
We
like,
just go to the dining hall.
yeah.
But it's like, usually I have like night classes, and she also has some night classes, so it's like, it's like sometimes we eat together, but it's like one day a week. Like,
yeah,
it's very
as
rare.
often.
Yeah. 15, nationalities. If we're talking about ethnicity, because I'm in an ethnicity and race class, we now talk about this. Nationality is like, I'm American. You're also American.
Yes.
So nationality, but ethnicity-wise, I would say mainly Irish and German. Do you know?
A lot of English, mostly English. I'm like,
Yeah. She's a Jew though, so that,
yeah, I'm Jewish.
that makes sense.
English, German, Russian.
Okay.
Like,
16, do you use your roommate's things without asking? Well, I just used your brush. I mean, like, I asked like a week ago, and then I just kept using it.
But like, okay, so like the thing is like, you know, there are some things where I'd be like, oh, let me just like borrow this real quick.
Yeah.
But there are some things that like I would obviously ask about.
Like there are bowls we just kind of like share, like silverware.
Uh-huh.
Like food is just kind of like mainly up for grabs unless you like designate like, hey, that is mine.
Yeah.
Clothes we don't really share, like you'd have to ask.
Although I have asked, like I have borrowed your clothes before, but I asked.
Yeah. 17, what are your favorite things that you like to do with each other? That's like a weird way to phrase it. Like you like to do together.
We watch movies.
Yeah.
That's fun.
She has really good taste in movies, so we'll watch the movie.
Well, I am a film
Yeah, she is
student,
a film student.
So
We
music.
went on a Target run, that was fun. Yeah, music. We like definitely like to share music a lot because she's like we overlap, but then we also like have different ends of the spectrum there. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, 18. What happens when one person gets sick?
You stay on your side of the room.
Yeah.
you like
Keep your Kleenexes to your
to
side.
your side.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, weird ass question. 19. Have you thought about having pets or a pet?
goldfish.
No, we should. Goldfish die so freaking quick.
I disagree. I had a goldfish for like 3 years when I was.
I've always had fish, and like fish are they're not pets.
Or we could get like the beta fish. You know, that's like the type of fish where
Yeah.
if you put two of them together in a bowl, they like kill
Where
each
would you
other.
put that? Like above the microwave. Like they would get like microwaved or something. Like the rays would like.
We could put it with the dying plant over
It's
there.
true. Yeah, my plant.
Maybe we shouldn't have a pet because we have a dying plant.
Yeah. 20. What is the funniest thing you've done together? Oh, was it the video of the guys playing Slender Man? That was freaking funny. We had this always happens whenever I meet someone, but like we always just like exchange YouTube videos of like the funniest videos we've ever seen. And like, there was this one video of these like drunk college guys playing like Slender Man.
It was so funny.
Oh no! We were on the floor watching the video of the guys on the ice, like the people slipping. Okay, I will link it down below. It's like an old video, but she was watching it and laughing so hard, and I was like, "What are you watching?" Like if someone's laughing, like one of us always is like, "What's funny?" You know?
Yeah.
And so she's on the floor laughing about it, and I'm like, "This is stupid." Like, "This is so stupid." So I sit down and watch it with her. It's like a 3-minute video or something of just little kids slipping on ice, but it's a dad that's like videotaping and like commenting on it. And it's,
And he's like, oh, this one's gonna fall. This one's gonna fall. Oh, there they go.
Crying. I was crying on the floor. We were like both hysterical. So that was a funny memory. I definitely will remember that. And 21, last question. Has being roommates helped or hurt your relationship?
I feel like it's helped
Yeah.
because I feel like I probably wouldn't have like met you or like become your friend if we weren't roommates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I hadn't like reached out and been like, I want a roommate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when our paths, like, obviously everything happens for a reason, but like, I don't know when our paths would have crossed, but you never know. But yeah, obviously
but
helped because like there's,
and it's like, I definitely like value our like friendship and roommate-ness. And so like, I feel very grateful that this like worked out the way
It's
it
comfortable, I'm appreciative, it is organic and lovely. So, that's everything. If you have any questions for Margaret, go ahead and leave them down below. Maybe she'll answer them for you guys, or I'll go ahead and just make up some random lies. But yeah, also, like I said before, leave any college-related questions you have about literally anything, and I will be incorporating the rest of my suite in a later video. Hopefully we can all get together at one point because it's really difficult to do that. And we will do our best to get those answers for you. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks
you.
Margaret for being in the video.
Woo.
And Catherine out.